I would like to share with you my deadlift day deload / mobility routine. So first to start off with a Pilates bridge, you're going to space your feet just outside of hip width, shoulders back and down, core engaged, scoop your hips to engage your glutes and core, and lift up. And then on your way down, you're going to do a slow roll through your spine. Release, and again, squeeze your glutes, scoop the hips, come up, and roll down nice and slow and even. You're going to do that for 10 reps. From there, you're going to go into a hip flexor exercise. So my back leg, my foot is straight back from my knee, and my foot is flat on the ground, not toes curled under. Engage your core, up nice and tall. Lift, come out and down. Lift, forward and down. You're going to do that about 10 times, and then back into the bridge, and back into that for 2 to 3 sets. And then from there, you're going to stretch out your hips and spine with scorpion. So when I first started these, I had to kind of like lift my chest and get this way a little. So if that's where you're at, that's totally fine. So you just back and forth like that while you're getting used to the motion. And then you can get deeper into it, or maybe you already have the mobility to do this. And you'll do 5 to 10 in each direction to get your spine nice and loosened up. And you'll do 5 to 10 of those for 2 to 3 sets. After that, go into a side lunge with a reach. So for the side lunge reach, you're going to step out to the side and lunge, reach down, come up. And 10 on each side. So once I did 10 on that side, go over here, side lunge, reach, come up for 10 reps for 2 to 3 sets. Once you're done with that, you're going to go into, you're going to grab a band that's open on both ends. If you don't have one, you can use a light dumbbell. This is for the shoulders internal rotator, and it's a great isometric for the hips, core, and hamstrings as well. So one foot straight out, my other foot is straight back from my knee. This one's straight in front of me, toes pointed up. You're going to pull tension on the band on both sides, and the opposite hand to the leg that's out straight. You're going to lift, keeping your shoulder back and down, and you're going to rotate your palm up. So my palm is facing center right now, neutral position. And then as I come up, I'm rotating the band. And then 10 reps on one side, and then you're going to switch sides. Same thing, back leg, foot straight back, front leg straight out in front. Tension on both sides of the band. And up. Keeping the shoulders back and down, core engaged. Palms up in the up position, rotates back into neutral, coming down. Rotates up, neutral, coming back down. And you're going to perform 10 reps on each side of that. And then I'm going to show you what that looks like with a dumbbell. So hand out. So put your leg out in front, hold the dumbbell in neutral position, and as you're coming up, rotating the palm up and back down. And you're going to also do 10 reps on each side of that one. So for this next one, you're going to need a long band. Just step your leg through. And you're going to pull. So this leg is going to be at about a 45-degree angle this way. And then your foot is straight back from your knee on the working leg. Band is right in the hip crease. This is going to help open up internal rotation. So sit your hip back onto your heel, squeeze your glute, and come up. So the band is pulling diagonally behind me. My hips stay squared, facing forward, shoulders stay facing forward. The farther that way that your foot is, the more internal rotation you're gonna get. So if you can't get it with your legs straight back yet, go ahead and just bring that foot in a little bit and work towards that. If you'd like more resistance or more of a stretch, turn your foot out and come back. And come back. You're going to perform 10 reps on each side for about 2 to 3 sets. So this next exercise can be done with or without assistance. It is the pancake stretch. So you're going to spread your legs nice and wide, sit up nice and tall, and you're going to bring your chest forward. And if you can get all the way to the ground, that's great. If not, stop where you need to stop and come back up, and it will get deeper. If you'd like a gentle pull to help you get deeper into the stretch, you can grab a band or a cable, go nice and wide, and then pull yourself forward. Make sure to keep your toes pointing up so that you get that rotation in the hip. This kind of helps get a little deeper in the stretch, and then come back up. If you want to add resistance in coming back up, if you can make it all the way down, you can use this band as resistance instead of assistance and have tension on it. Maintain tension on the band, and that way when you're coming back up, you can squeeze and pull back. 5 to 10 reps for 2 to 3 sets. Whenever I'm trying a new exercise, I cautiously go into it, and the first set is to get the form down. The second set is to have repetition so that you can build muscle memory. And then the third set is usually a bit of a challenge and you can get fully into it or most of the way into it. But take your time and listen to your body. So I've got one more exercise for you. This is great for if you did lift a lot. Place about hip height, step in, and pull so that the resistance is behind you. From there, you're going to put your feet roughly hip width or a little bit more narrow. If that's a little too unstable, stepping towards it a little bit will take some resistance off, or you can take a slightly wider stance. We're here, glutes engaged, core engaged, hands by your ears. Let the band pull your hips back and squeeze your glutes to come up. And you're going to do 10 to 15 of those for 2 to 3 sets. Also, if you do your pancakes weighted, so this is part of why I'm so tense and can't get all the way into it. Yesterday I was able to. Make sure to stretch your hamstrings and adductors. So what I did afterwards is I placed one leg in, one leg out, and pressure pointed on the back of my leg where there's tension. And I hold that for like 30 to 60 seconds. And then add a little stretch, and then switch sides. Same thing. Bring your leg out. If there's any tension, go ahead and pressure point that. And then when you're done pressure pointing, lean into it. And then just a nice forward fold hamstring stretch will do the trick as well. So go ahead and let your back round for one of them. Come up, and then hinge forward. And hold that stretch as well. If there's tension that you can feel, you can pressure point that there for 30 to 60 seconds as well. Anyways, I hope this routine helps you like it helped me. Have a good day.